Welcome to the CompTIA Project Plus Prepcast by baremetalcyber.com. Measuring performance is not just about checking numbers. It is about understanding whether a project is truly delivering the value it promised. In modern project environments, service-level agreements, key performance indicators, and variance analysis provide a structured way to evaluate that performance. Each tool focuses on different aspects of delivery, but together they give a clear, data-backed picture of progress. When used well, they allow project managers to control time, cost, and quality with far greater precision. A service-level agreement, or SLA, is a formal commitment between a service provider and its customer that spells out the expected standard of service. It is not simply a set of vague promises. It specifies measurable expectations such as uptime targets, maximum response times, or support availability windows. These agreements are common in IT services, vendor contracts, and operational support arrangements, where consistent performance is critical. By setting these expectations up front, both parties know what to expect and how performance will be judged. An SLA's core components give it structure and enforceability. A service description defines the boundaries of what is and is not covered, preventing assumptions from creating conflict later. Performance metrics explain how success will be measured in concrete terms, while penalties or remedies outline what happens if the provider fails to meet its obligations. Finally, review procedures ensure that the agreement is not static. They create a process for revisiting and updating terms as needs evolve. Managing SLAs during a project is about more than filing them away. They must be actively monitored to confirm that commitments are being met and risks are being controlled. Many teams use dashboards or automated reporting tools to track SLA metrics in near real time. If a violation occurs, it should trigger an escalation process, service review, or targeted corrective action. Consistent compliance not only protects the project from disruption, but also strengthens the relationship between client and provider. Key performance indicators, or KPIs, are another cornerstone of project performance tracking. A KPI is a quantifiable measure that shows how well a project is progressing toward its objectives. They can focus on efficiency, output, or alignment with strategic goals, depending on the project's priorities. Unlike general observations, KPIs are selected to provide a consistent and objective way to evaluate progress over time. Project KPIs vary widely, but a few examples appear frequently. The Schedule Performance Index measures time efficiency against the planned schedule, while Cost Variance tracks whether spending is on target with the budget. Defect Rate measures the quality of deliverables by counting issues per output unit, and Customer Satisfaction Scores capture how well the final product meets user expectations. Together, these indicators provide a balanced view of cost, time, quality, and stakeholder value. Choosing the right KPIs is a deliberate process. Too many can overwhelm stakeholders and scatter attention, while too few may hide critical problems until it is too late. Selection should be based on the project's scope, delivery methodology, and risk profile, ensuring each KPI connects directly to a key success factor. Aligning chosen KPIs with the project's baseline metrics makes it possible to measure meaningful changes over time rather than isolated data points. Communicating KPI performance is as important as tracking it. Dashboards can offer a visual, real-time view of status, making trends easier to spot at a glance. Periodic reports can dive deeper, highlighting where performance meets, exceeds, or falls short of expectations. Tailoring the format and frequency of reporting to the needs of different stakeholders ensures the information is both accessible and actionable. Variance analysis adds another layer by comparing actual performance against the original plan. Instead of just showing current status, it reveals where the project is ahead, behind, or deviating from intended outcomes. Schedule variance, cost variance, and scope variance are the most common types, and each offers a different perspective on how well the project is performing. Understanding the reasons behind these variances is essential to making informed course corrections. For more cyber-related content and books, please check out cyberauthor.me. Also, there are other prepcasts on cybersecurity and more at baremetalcyber.com. Performing schedule variance analysis involves comparing planned progress against actual task completion. The calculation uses earned value to represent work accomplished and planned value to represent the scheduled amount of work by a specific date. A positive variance means the project is ahead of schedule, while a negative variance signals that work is falling behind. Monitoring schedule variance helps identify potential impacts on critical milestones and supports proactive adjustments before delays become unmanageable. Cost variance analysis focuses on whether spending is aligned with the value being delivered. It compares the earned value of completed work to the actual costs incurred. A positive variance indicates that the project is delivering more value than it has spent, while a negative variance means costs are running ahead of value delivered. Understanding cost variance helps project managers forecast financial outcomes and maintain budget discipline throughout the project lifecycle. The Schedule Performance Index, or SPI, and the Cost Performance Index, or CPI, add more depth to variance interpretation. SPI measures time efficiency by comparing earned value to planned value, while CPI measures cost efficiency by comparing earned value to actual cost. Values above 1.0 reflect favorable performance, while values below indicate problems. These metrics are central to earned value management and allow for a standardized assessment of time and cost performance. Interpreting variance trends over time offers insight that single data points cannot provide. Gradual improvement suggests that corrective measures are working, while a downward trend indicates deeper issues that may require escalation. Sharp changes in variance can signal risk events, uncontrolled scope changes, or resource disruptions. Regular variance reviews provide context for these movements and help maintain stability in project delivery. Responding to variance starts with identifying its cause through root cause analysis. Once the cause is clear, corrective actions may include reallocating resources, adjusting the scope, or rebaselining the schedule. Not all variances require major intervention. Some may be within acceptable tolerance levels. Documenting the chosen response ensures traceability and allows for lessons learned to improve future planning and monitoring. Variance data should also be integrated with project risk and change logs. An unexpected variance may indicate that a risk event has occurred, requiring updates to the risk register. If the variance affects approved baselines, a formal change request might be necessary. Keeping variance data aligned with these logs creates a complete and accurate view of project health and history. Using variance analysis to forecast future performance allows teams to make informed adjustments before outcomes are locked in. Tools like Estimate at Completion, or EAC, use current performance data to predict the likely final cost and completion date. These forecasts help decision-makers evaluate whether planned targets remain achievable or if more significant changes are required. Proactive forecasting strengthens decision-making and reduces surprises late in the project. Despite their value, SLAs, KPIs, and variance analysis can present challenges if not managed well. SLAs may fail to drive results if they are too vague or lack measurable enforcement. KPIs can be misunderstood or misused if they are taken out of context, and variance thresholds may be applied inconsistently. The solution lies in setting clear definitions, aligning metrics with actual project needs, and maintaining consistent communication with all stakeholders. Aligning KPIs with organizational goals ensures that the project's measures of success reflect broader strategic priorities. When KPIs are tied to these objectives, project performance directly supports business outcomes, making the value of the work clearer to executives and sponsors. Misalignment, on the other hand, can lead to wasted effort on indicators that do not contribute to meaningful results, undermining both efficiency and stakeholder satisfaction. In summary, SLAs define service expectations. KPIs track progress, and variance analysis identifies where performance is diverging from the plan. Together, they provide a complete framework for understanding and improving project performance. By applying these tools with discipline and context, project managers can maintain control, build trust, and deliver results that meet both tactical requirements and strategic goals. These skills are not only essential for passing the exam, but also for succeeding in real-world project management. Thank you for listening. Please follow baremetalcyber.com on social media and check out our books at cyberauthor.me.